Recently, after Sandrone's release, a lot of discussion has been circling around Sandrone's relationship with Columbina. A lot of the discussions of the relationship with these two characters because of their connection with each other, as to what players say is Yuri.
I missed you so much. That makes one of us, idiot.
In this video, we're going to be talking about the Yuri within Genshin Impact, such as the issues, and the Yuri ships within these characters, and their relationship dynamic. So sit back, relax, grab a snack and drink, and let's get started. Before anything, let's talk about what exactly Yuri is. Now, you may have heard this term in a certain anime, manga, or game franchise before, but if not, Yuri is essentially a relationship or a fandom ship or a sexual, romantic, or emotional relationship with two female characters. Fans or players usually make art or animations of these two depicted characters, or even cosplay to represent that Yuri connection. Now that that's out of the way, let's move on to the first topic. Genshin Impact's audience is for people over the age of 13 plus, but according to analytics, the actual player base primarily consists of young adults, with about 70% of players falling between 18 and 30 years old. The reason why I think hoyoverse is holding the romance and any sort of canon-loving relationship behind these playable characters is so the players can have their own theories of the relationship of the traveler or other characters. Some people may vastly prefer another character to be with a specific character, so it gives the players freedom in a way. Parasocial relationships is influenced in this as well, which that itself is concerning to think about. Now let's discuss the problem with Yuri in Genshin. So I came across this Reddit thread while I was researching for this video, and it reads as follows. Why do some Genshin Yuri fans hate straight ships? Is it trauma or something? This sounds utterly heterophobic, because the fact that there's people out there who get mad at other players over their own sexuality for shipping two straight characters together is so stupid. A person is allowed to ship straight characters together. Just because you only like Yuri or Yaoi ships doesn't mean you have to get mad at someone for shipping straight characters together, or someone using one of your Yuri or Yaoi ships into something like Navia x Nouvellette. This comment reads, because majority of straight ships consist of Eva on it, and we all know how much they all hate towards Eva to the point they created a subreddit for it. The reason why they hate Eva is because of self-insert. And this person's response below it says, it's funny that they really even get called out for toxic Yuri Yaoi fans, that most of the time harassing the Eva fans or artists, and now it's the self-victim Yuri and Yaoi shipper who always call you homophobic just because you disagree with their ships or called their favorite character straight. Self-inserting yourself with a character isn't always a bad thing until it becomes a parasocial relationship, and some of these people don't even realize. Just because it's a game doesn't stop someone from doing anything. A lot of these people take it so far to the point where they go to the limit of doing something dangerous, such as losing their marriage, to become so unhealthy and obsessed with a character or even a VTuber, YouTuber, or streamer. Quick trigger warning for this next problem, as there will be mentions of pedophilia. I'll put a timestamp on the screen if this is an issue for you. The reason why I'm bringing this up is to basically call out the people who think this behavior is okay, and to bring awareness of how disgusting these people are, and how open these individuals are on apps like Twitter. The next problem is the weirdos in the community who are quite literally pedophiles, and the majority of them ship these small characters with adults. Now I know there's going to be that one person in my comments trying to justify this with, actually, it's a gacha game. It's a video game. What do you expect? They are just fictional characters. They aren't real people, so why does it... Girl. When people say this, I don't think they realize how much it shows they support this behavior, and are just too naive to realize. Because if you're gonna defend people doing this stuff with such bullshit excuses because you're mad that someone is calling these freaks out, just stop. If you're in the community, I'm sure you're well familiar with how much of an issue this is and has been for a very long time now. Nothing makes this behavior okay, no matter if it's just a video game. This is weirdo behavior. I personally think anyone who is publicly shipping a child with an adult character needs to be investigated. Something that comes with fans shipping characters together is when it's not lore accurate, meaning a character is shipped with a character that has no ties with said character. This type of community of Yuri embraces shipping as a creative outlet to invent alternative Yuri ships rather than adhering to established lore in Genshin. Characters who have never interacted in the main quest, events, or story are shipped because the elements or backgrounds would make an interesting story to the player. An example of this would be a pairing between Amber and Yoimiya, since they have a similar, energetic, outgoing personalities. Toxic relationships. Oh yeah, a ship with Raiden Shogun and Senora. Two of them have a strictly hostile relationship. Senora acts as a foreigner seeking the electronosis while committing various crimes such as treason, distributing delusions, preserving the Vision Hunt degree, and assault and obstruction. Senora was later on executed by Raiden as she loses a formal duel to the death against the Traveler. Raiden's crimes are as follows: abuse of power, attempted murder against the Traveler due to her strict programming of the Shogun puppet caused the deaths of numerous people during the Inazuma Civil War. Many of her actions were driven by a desperate desire to protect Inazuma from destruction. A lot of people have different opinions if all of this is considered a crime, or is defending Raiden for her actions, perhaps seeing these actions or crimes differently. Vision Hunt degree is the trigger of a majority of her actions as well, as Raiden isolated Inazuma, stripping citizens from their visions. This would not be a healthy relationship, and Raiden would definitely break up with Senora not even a week in. So, shipping wars are some of the most intense and toxic discourse in the gacha community. Driven by passionate fans, clashes frequently break out between rival ship factors and those who argue characters are just friends, or have no lore with each other, in the sense of pro-ship versus anti-ship. As with many massive fandoms, Genshin struggles with debates over morality. Discussions on platforms like Reddit often see users clashing over whether it is acceptable to ship characters in ways that are non-canon or involve significant power imbalances. Because hoyoverse really teases explicit romantic relationships for playable characters to maintain the self-insert market, fans rely on headcanons, leading to heavy debates over which interpretation is valid. A heavy shipping will be something like the Traveler and Witcher appearing, from NPCs like Jet to playable characters like Ayaka, Child, or Shao. So that is the downside of Yuri in Genshin Impact. Let me know what you think below about Yuri ships or Genshin ships in general. What is your favorite? Subscribe if you enjoyed, and bye!